Triple FD here, coming live to you. Hope everybody's doing good on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Decided I would try this handy dandy selfie stick I got at HEB for a couple bucks. I've never actually had one before, and of course I saw that they were the thing a couple years ago, and of course I'm late to the party, so we're going to try it out on my walk though today. Yesterday I didn't really do any kind of activity. My son had an all-star, his culminating all-star baseball tournament in which I'm the head coach at. And we were the 3 seed, and we promptly went 2 and barbecue. Lost 2 and we're done. So did not get much activity, but I did get a lot of steps in. So today the wife went to go to her mom's, and I decided, hey man, I'm gonna go enjoy this weather. I got my fisherman's hat on. This is my football coaching hat. The reason why I love this hat so much is if you can see right behind me, I'm a ginger and it protects my neck. So I wear it, during after school football practice and whatnot. And it protects my back. Now I did do SPF 50, I believe, on my shoulders because I was planning on walking for about an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour. I do have this carbon fiber walking stick, which is pretty cool. We're gonna go across the street right here. This video is not gonna be long because I'm gonna snip it when I get back to the house so I can sit down. I don't know how the shadows are gonna loom. Right now I'm talking, I can barely see my face. I don't know if you can barely see your face. That didn't even make any kind of sense, so I apologize, but you know what I'm talking about right here. We'll just go for a couple minutes and see what happens. I did want to have a quick little rant though before I took off, and this is the main reason why I wanted to do this. I am a huge proponent of the company Fitbit. I love them. I had the first Flex when it came out. I think I've had 2 of them. I got me a Charge. I bought my wife an Alta. My other son got a Flex. No, he got a Charge also. So anyways, I bought a Charge a while back and it stopped charging. So I called them up and they were like, go back to Target. So I went back to Target and they were giving me, I couldn't find my receipt and they wouldn't exchange it for me. So I called Fitbit back and they were wonderful. Sent me a brand new Charge. Not the Charge HR, just the regular Charge. Got it in a size extra large, which is awesome. I took really good care of it. That being said, I'm going to show it to you when I get back to the house. But the sides of the Charge were came undone. And then all of a sudden it takes the charge and now within 1 day, batter's done. Not even a day. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. Man, I really can't believe that. So that's the quote free one I got from Fitbit. And I know what you're probably thinking. Oh man, he's 340 pounds. He's he's being too hard on him. I always hear that all the time. Why do fat people have to you're always hard on things because you're fat? Why can't you be skinny and be hard on things? But I wear mine all the time. I wear it to sleep. I probably wear it, 5 days out of the week, 24/7. I don't think that's that bad of a deal. But, so I wear it. So now I've had that thing for probably less than 6 months. So now I got to contact Fitbit again. I don't have the money. I think I did like that the gunmetal black Fitbit Blaze. I'll be honest, when it first came out, I thought it was just a watch for women. It did not look good on men. I'm sorry. But I don't want to pay that much money. I'm a school teacher. I don't have that much money right now. Thought about getting me an Alta, which I think is catered to women also. But I'll talk to Fitbit and see what they got and see if maybe they can send me. I mean, I'm not looking for an upgrade or anything. I'll take a regular Charge for all I care. The one that's actually worked the best for me is probably the Fitbit Flex. that I had a couple years ago, but we'll see. Last night I had an epiphany, and as many of us that are on a weight loss journey, you know, I wanted to be able to, I'm sitting there and I looked over one of my last blogs, or one of my last vlogs, I guess, my last episode, and I realized that because I am a extrovert, and because I don't go, oh, hi doggy, because I'm an extrovert, because I like meeting people and talking to people, and you know, my wife always says, well, you're comfortable with your body, and I am. I would like to do this weight loss journey, and I think I can use it to make some money when I'm a little bit older. I'm 38 now. I'm figuring if I give myself a year or so, you know, maybe I can turn it around and help other people, and maybe get some money, maybe become a trainer or something like that, and do it that route, man, and then teach. Man, wouldn't that be awesome to lose about 140 pounds, be about 200 pounds, in great shape at 40 years old, and then auxiliating, I don't know if I just did a George W. Bush and I just created a word, but auxiliating my income with some life coach, some fitness coaches, some stuff like that. I already am majored in kinesiology. It's not like I don't know my stuff, but obviously everybody that's had a weight problem knows. We know how it works. I get tired of these people that are, you know, I've always been 175 pounds and they want to tell me about the birds and the bees, about how I don't know. Well, do you know how you got to be fat? Yes, I didn't work out, I ate too much, and I drank too much. That's pretty much it. It's not rocket science. If I had a nickel for every time somebody says, I had a thyroid problem, or I have this problem, or that's the reason why, man, I'm sorry, but that's just horse manure. That's a bunch of load of bull. That can contribute to it, but my question would be, hell, if you weren't fat, would you have those problems? You know, if you weren't fat, if you weren't obese, would you have those problems? Would you have a thyroid condition if you were the weight that you're supposed to be? I don't think so. You know, I coach and I see all these kids with asthma and all these kids with different diseases, and I'll be honest with you, when I was younger, there wasn't a whole lot about that, man. When I was younger, the kids didn't have ADHD. When I was younger, kids didn't have ADD. You know, if you had asthma, it's because you got it from your parents who had asthma, not this allergy-inducing asthma that I hear about. Now, I'm not knocking on those people. I'm not saying it's not real. That's for a different vlog. I'm just talking about, you know, I get all these excuses about, I can't lose weight, I can't do this. And I'm going to be honest with you. I find that I go into that way too sometimes, you know. Well, I got 2 kids. I got 3 kids, 4 kids, 3 that live at home. I got 3 kids, I can't work out. I teach, I can't work out. I'm doing football in the mornings, football in the afternoons. I can't work out. There's always excuses. And until we can get rid of those, I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to be doing as far as that goes. You know, so I just think that's a load of crap is what that is. So I know that was a little rant, but I know how I got to where I am. And 99% of us know how to get to back where we were. You know? Again, it's not rocket science. It's not something that it's like, oh wow, you're eating too many tomatoes. You know, you eat tomatoes and that's just getting you fat. New thing came out, if you eat tomatoes, you're gonna get fat. We all know. And if you don't know, you've probably been living under a rock. All right, so you're probably Patrick Star from SpongeBob SquarePants. That you don't know how you got that way, you don't know how to lose weight. For some of us, I'll be honest, man, in my late 30s, it is a lot harder for me to lose the amount of weight I was accustomed to losing to when I was in my late 20s. And every weight loss story in America, it seems, on YouTube focuses around kids that are about 18 to 24. Well, no crap, man. Your metabolism is sky high. You're doing it right. All you got to do is make a couple tweaks and boom, stay with it. So anyways, we're just enjoying it right here. Um, I know what I have to do. But today I just felt this great urge. Today I just felt this great, like I said, this epiphany. Like man, I'm gonna rock and roll today. We always have day zeros and day ones, and we'll talk about that later. But this beginning day, I mean, for breakfast, I had one egg. Had one egg for breakfast, and I had a couple blackberries and some raspberries with it. And then at my grocery store is HEB, but they have these smoothies. All it is fruit. I get what's called the starter smoothie. It's got like bananas and strawberries and blackberries, and then I add just a whiff of orange juice. Obviously, the not from concentrate stuff. Orange juice is, in theory, just as bad sugar-wise as soda or Cokes or Dr. Peppers or something like that. So I put a splash in there. So I had half of that because that's each smoothie package contains like 16 ounces. So my wife and I shared that, and I'm feeling pretty good. I brought me a $5 bill on my walk because I think I'm gonna walk down to CVS and buy me water, because I don't bring any. And it's already probably 90 degrees outside here in Austin, Texas. I want to make sure I don't dehydrate, and I have a hard time with that sometimes, but we'll get after that. So we'll end it right now, and I'll catch you guys back on the flip side, all right?